everybody. This is gonna be my first Q&A video ever. I know I've been saying I'm gonna do it, and like I literally been taking long with it. I've been just going through a lot of stuff, but now today I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna do this Q&A video. Everybody's asking me. I have a lot of questions that everybody want to know, so why not do it right now? So I'm gonna start the video with like y'all getting to know me a little bit more. People was asking me like, what's my full name, where am I from, how old am I, when's my birthday. So I was already gonna tell you guys what, like, when was that, how old am I, blah blah. But so my birthday's May 9th. I'm a Taurus. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm 22 years old, and my full name is Destiny Nicole Martinez. For whoever asked that, it was mad people asking me the same thing, so I guess y'all just know that now. They do have like a lot of questions here that y'all asked that's very, very like wow, but I'm just gonna give y'all the best answer that I can. What is your opinion on abortions? Alright, so honestly, I feel like that us women, we could do whatever we want with our bodies. You know what I mean? Men cannot feel nothing that we go through. They don't know the pain. They don't know what it's like to have a baby inside you for 9 months. They don't know. Like, it's literally a lot for us to do. Like, to give birth, some women die. Like, you know, and it's really hard. And I know people think like, oh, if she get an abortion, then why do this, why do that, like why couldn't you just use protection, you know? And I feel like nobody's in any way to judge. You don't know what someone's going through. I honestly feel like that if you, let's just say if you already have a kid and you get pregnant again and you don't want to keep it, by all means do what you gotta do, because I know how hard is it to be a mom. I know how hard is it. And yes, maybe people would say, oh, use protection. Okay, well, I did it, you know, don't judge me on that. Everyone goes through it. I feel like if you want to go and do that, go ahead and do that. That's your body, you know. The only thing I would say is to definitely seek help after it, because depression is real. And I'm gonna be very real with you guys. I've been through a lot of stuff, and maybe like along the road, as I start doing story times and stuff like that, things that y'all want me to actually talk about, I will open up to you guys about that. But this topic is very, very, very soft to me. It's still an open wound. So, you know, I would just say do what's best for you, what's in your mind and in your heart, and don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Okay, so this is where like the questions start to get a little funny a little bit, because I didn't really like talking on this subject at all. Not even about the subject, just about the person, but it's whatever. Would you be upset if your child's father has a new girlfriend? I'm assuming whoever wrote that like really wants to know. I don't know if they're going through it. Honestly, I remember this question because a fake page actually wrote that to me. So I'm not too sure who it was, but I'm answering it. No, I would not. I wholeheartedly feel like everyone deserves a chance at love. You know, I've been there. I've gotten a chance at love. So, you know, if he's happy with someone and that person is going to be around my child, the only thing I ask is for the right person to be around my child. At the end of the day, I know that her father wouldn't put her in a predicament to even be around someone who's not going to care for her the right way or to be a right person to her. So I'm not even going to speak more on that subject, because we have our, you know, we have our situations, you know, it's an ongoing process, you know what I mean? Like, we still co-parenting. So I know a lot of people really want to know a lot about me and my child's father, but I want to talk about that later on. It's still, like I said before, is literally still open. My daughter's only 3 years old. We do go through a lot. Co-parenting is not easy, but we make it happen, and our child is good. So, you know, I will not be upset if he has another girlfriend. I don't care if he's talking to nobody. If he's happy, do you. I'm happy for you. By all means. I am not a bitter baby mother. I don't do none of that back and forth stuff with the girls and this, that, and the third. Oh, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna be, no, I'm not like that. I don't play none of that at all. Anyways, what's it like co-parenting, and does it get difficult? Co-parenting is really tough at times. It really is. Sometimes it gets me like very emotional. It's hard because, you know, sometimes there's gonna be days that I want her to stay with me, and then, you know, he would want her to stay with him, and it's like we gotta come up to a decision where it's like, okay, so who's gonna take this baby this time, you know? And he's very like, how can I say it? He's very interactive in her life. Like, he really is. He's a dad. Like, you know, so it's kind of hard sometimes, like when certain things go down, if I want to take her somewhere, but then he has plans for her that day, and it's just a whole lot. So I would honestly say, if you're gonna have a kid with someone, definitely have a kid with someone who's gonna understand things and like be open to talking to you. Like, you really cannot just not co-parent with the child's father. For whoever says that, oh, we can't co-parent, it's not gonna work, that's a lie. I honestly feel like you really do need to settle your differences for the kids. That's the only way it's gonna work. That's really the only way it's gonna work. And it is tough. It really is. Sometimes it gets difficult. I'm not gonna lie, it's not perfect at all. But I'm not the only one that goes through it. You know, famous people go through it every day. You know what I mean? And maybe one day when I get up there, you know, because I know I will. When I get up there, I'll probably go through problems too. I don't know. But all I know is I make the best out of every situation. And that's just what I'm going to do for my baby. So the next question is, how many kids do you want? I honestly only want about 3. I do not want... Okay, so I already have a daughter. So if I have another baby and it's a boy, then I'm done. If I have another girl by any means, I'm down for doing another one. But after that, I am done. My mom has 3 girls. My dad has 4 girls. So it's just most likely that I might just have another girl again. But, you know, whatever happens, it happens. I really do want my next child to be a boy. But if it's a girl, I'm still going to love them the same. You know what I mean? But I just really, really want a boy. Did you get epidural? Yes, I did. But they did my epidural so wrong. They poked me the wrong way. They only numbed one side of my body. I felt it my entire birth on one side. One side was numb and the other one wasn't. It was very, very painful. Very painful. To those moms out there that did not use epidural, shout out to you, but not me. I was in pain for so many hours. My due date was February 9th. I didn't give birth till February 11th. I was in the hospital from Friday to a Sunday. And not even Friday to a Sunday. I was actually there from Friday all the way to a Tuesday, because usually when you give birth, you got to stay there 2 days after anyways. But I was literally there for a good 5-6 days. And that was a lot. That was too much for me. I'm going to answer another question too, which is kind of talking about the same thing, like how was my labor. So I'm just going to add on to it here. My labor was kind of all right. I mean, the doctors, where I gave birth at, it wasn't really as like good. Like, while I'm giving birth, doctors was coming in and out, in and out, in and out. Like, and it was just so weird to me. If anything, my mom should have been the doctor, because she helped me with everything, giving me ice, you know. She was holding my leg up. Like, she did everything. So I would say my mom delivered my baby. Like, she helped me through the whole process, the breathing process and everything like that. So shout out to Mama Dukes. So yeah. How old were you when you got your first tattoo? I was 18 years old. My first tattoo was my daughter's name right here, Milani. I'm gonna also answer the other question after that, because they want to know what's my daughter's full name and does she has her father's last name. My daughter's name is Milani May Green. Yes, she does have her father's last name. I'm gonna also answer another question. Why didn't you put your daughter's last name your name? Because I didn't feel the need to. She has a dad. You know, he signed the birth certificate. He wanted her last name to be his, so why not? I mean, my last name is Martinez and my daughter's name is Milani May. So Milani May Martinez is, I don't know. I don't really like it. But yeah, her name is Melanie May Green. I got stuck for a second. Okay, so I definitely got stuck. Sorry about that. But back to the tattoos. Yes, this was my first tattoo. I was 18 years old. Melani's name. They asked me. I'm gonna just add on to it because you guys have like a lot of questions that y'all asked, and it's like all different. I wrote them like mad separately. But they asked me how many tattoos I got. I just got this one like 2 days ago. This is my sign. I'm gonna fix all of this, don't worry. But so far on my tattoos, I got about 18 tattoos. So yeah, this would be my 18th or maybe 19th. I'm really not too sure. I got a lot. Got my arm. I got this here. I got this one. I got it back of my ear. I got my back. I got my thighs. I'm gonna answer another question as well. No, it did not hurt. It was like like that, like a pinch, but it wasn't like on some like it was none of that. Like, I don't know if y'all see the videos on YouTube or on Facebook or on Instagram where girls be crying. It's not for none of that. I've never gotten a tattoo and was legit crying. Like, it was never that painful to me. But you know, everybody's different. I take pain different than others. But let's go to the next question. What made you make an OnlyFans? That's a good question. Honestly, I always wanted to model. I really did. Like, ever since like I started getting a little bit famous on social media, I was like, you know what? Let me start getting more out there. And after I had my baby, like, I really was like, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I was very, very disgusted on how I looked. I did not like my stomach. I do have stretch marks, but after a while, I learned to love them. You know what I mean? I learned to love my body, to love being in my own skin. And I used to take photos sometimes and post them, like, you know, like, stretch marks doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean? Like, just getting the feel of everything. And I got a lot of like, wow, like, you inspired me to do this. You inspired me to do that. So when I take like lingerie photo shoots, that's what I post on my OnlyFans. You know, it's good to feel free. Like, I'm tired of all she posts this, she's not a housewife, she's not this, she's not that. I'm tired of all that judging stuff. So I don't know if this question was asked to me, like, you know, because you guys want to do one. I don't know if the females on my social media will look at this and say, like, you know, maybe I want to do one. It's all up to you. It's literally a regular job. So like, you really have to put your home address and stuff like that. It's literally like a regular job. Like, it's not like some little thing that you're just doing just to get money for people to just come look at your body. It's really nothing like that. Yes, that's what it's mostly made for, but people use it in different ways. So shout out to the people who don't care to make an OnlyFans and have a kid. You know, shout out to me. I did one. I don't care about what nobody say about me. You know, I was a person who really did, and now I'm just to a point where it's just like, whatever. You're not making my money. You're not putting money in my pockets. You're not feeding my daughter, as I said before. So it does not matter to me. So do what you want. Do what makes you happy at the end of the day. Don't do what people want you to do. So the other question is, I think I lost count. Actually, I think I was counting. Was I counting? 1, 2, 3. No, I wasn't. I don't even remember. But the other question is, how many times did you ever get cheated on? I got cheated on maybe about 3-4 times, I would say. I made a face like I got cheated on mad times. I know that was stupid. But definitely like I would say definitely about 4 or 5 times. I would say I don't really count like my first relationship at all, because that was really, really back puppy love and stuff like that, you know. But I honestly count only 2 real relationships. And but I'm also, for just this question, I'm gonna count my first one in a way. So yes, I've been cheated on maybe about 4 or 5 times. They asked me how did I get over it. Just being alone and just healing. Like, a lot of people get a lot of things mixed up, you know, just going into different relationships and trying to find that one person to love you. It's not it, you know. I'm not here to judge nobody who does it, but if you do it, I would just, advise you to just try to hold yourself back. It feels good to be loved. It feels good to be laying up with the next person and feeling loved and feeling all that comfort. Yes, it feels amazing. Somebody that you could run to, you could trust to, somebody that you love it. You know what I mean? I understand that completely, but let yourself heal. Nothing is better than self-love, and I've learned this so much. Nothing is better than self-love, and I want to give advice to all you females. If you ever want to come to me for advice about something like this, definitely come to me. I've been through some stuff, man. I've been through it. I'm telling you, when y'all want to hear story time, I'll give it to y'all. But it's a lot. It's a lot, man. I'm just saying, self-love is the best love. Nobody's gonna love you better than you can love yourself. And nobody's gonna love you better than you loving yourself. No one's gonna treat you better than you knowing how to treat yourself. Sometimes we gotta know our own worth at the end of the day for somebody to see it. And if they don't in the end, so what? We get back up and we keep on pushing. We're young at the end of the day. We have enough time. Yeah, in our 20s is where we grind and we gotta do what we gotta do. We have time. We definitely have time. Just take it easy. Everything doesn't have to be completely about relationships. You know what I mean? Nothing has to be all, well, I want to be in love. I want to do this. I want to do that. Yeah, that's fine and all. But your mental health is so important. I can drag that all day. It is so important. Like, we don't even live for long. We don't live for long, like, at all. Like, I could, God forbid, pass away tomorrow. You just don't know. I don't want to waste my years being hurt, being sad when I could have just healed. It's gonna take some time, but people do it all the time. So yeah. All right, so I do have a lot of questions, but I feel like that maybe I could just do a Q&A part 2 because I definitely gotta go right now, but I really wanted to do a video before I leave. But I am thankful for everyone who asked me questions. Like, I'm so thankful. So many of you guys wrote me on everything. You guys wanted to know so much. And for those that I didn't get to answer your questions, I apologize, but I'll definitely be getting back to it. I'll keep them in my notes just in case. But thank you guys for watching me. Subscribe, like, comment, share, everything. I will be doing a lot of stuff for you guys. Like, anything you guys want to see, trust me, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make my way to do it. I appreciate you guys. I don't really know what to even, like, say. You know how when some YouTubers, they be like, what's up? It's your girl. Like, I don't even know what to say because I'm just starting. So I'm just going to say, Destiny's out. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And hit, let me see. Get me to at least over 1,000 views. And, I'll be here doing whatever you guys want.